Hi, all. This is Tim Conley, Chair of the Association of Unit Owners for Surftides Plaza Condominium, providing my video report of a couple of meetings that we held in October, and try to summarize a few things and boil them down. On the 9th, your board met, the full board met to discuss budgeting issues, and we went into executive session to go over the management contract with Surftides Plaza Management for property management and maintenance. We had a great meeting with them. I would say very positive, very functional and effective relationship that we're having with the management company. We returned into the full budget session, and you can see from the notes what we budgeted for maintenance and management together, as well as we had a work session to discuss the 2024 budget. Thank you, Lori Karambalas, as ever, for putting that together and getting it all written up and in front of us. So we were able to be prepared for the second meeting that we had, which was October 18th. So following the budget discussions and looking at some different options, we gave the board a little bit of time to mull it over and decide what to do at the next meeting, which was on October 18th. Again, attended by every single board member: Nini, Lori, Susan, Wendy, myself, several owners. You can see from the minutes, I won't walk through them all, but we did have a brief owners forum, discussed a couple of things there. The officers gave reports. I reported that the fence deck has been broken twice, and that we weren't able to see from the existing cameras who had driven into it either time. But both times proved to be pretty labor and time consuming to repair. So we changed our cameras and are now aiming some Arlo cameras at the deck. And we're actually exploring further use of Arlo cameras, which seem to be more effective than the current system. Though I'd appreciate any input or advice from any owners on our camera and recording system. So, I had reported that smoking of the balconies has been an issue, and we discussed that later in the meeting. The treasurer reported the income for that unit that used to be, where our resident manager lived, and it's now a rental management unit, and where our income is above the budgeted amount for 2023. So that's proving to be really useful, especially offsetting the costs of management company. At any rate, you can see the other reports. The manager's report, extremely detailed. I would like to see a copy of that manager's report go out with these minutes as well. I think it's important for membership to know all of the different things that the management company and that the board are doing to work on and maintain a variety of little issues in our old 70s condo of 62 units. I'm not going to, bore you through all the through all the committee reports. I would note that we have an excellent website. Check it out. Please take a look at surftidesplaza.net. If you're not registered, just register, log in, look around, throw it on a bookmark. You'll find a lot of good things there about your condominium here by the sea. We looked at unfinished business access, the beach, unfinished business, beach access, other things. There's a long list of projects that are going on here. Different board members are working on them. We have quotes, we get quotes. The management company's been really good doing that. And we get things looked at. Storage area above the pool is open. It's available. If owners themselves want to store stuff here, please just contact the management company and tell them you want to rent a small space. We have shelves that are built in there. It was a long project to get our storage situation in a place where we want it to be. There are no new activities on the parking shortages. You can see that we have an engineering firm. At this point, it's been approved. We have an engineering company coming to dig a couple of exploratory. They're going to punch a few holes and see what's going on with the decomposition of some of the concrete joints underneath, not the supports, but the joints and the deck in general. So, but until that's done, we won't really be able to do too much about parking, is the way the board feels about it at this point. Revisiting the issue of periodic unit checks. Units will be checked starting November 1. We have a checklist of, just walk through, look at it, make sure everything's fine, check for pests have been an issue. You can see from the manager's report, we've been dealing with pests pretty aggressively, and we need to continue to do that. We revisited the smoking policy, and there was an owner suggestion that signs are put on the decks, discrete signs on the decks of rental units, and that proved a bit controversial. There was also a discussion of what we do have for no smoking signs anywhere, everywhere on the property, and that generated a good deal of discussion. And we had decided to do some research on what are the best practices for controlling smoking incidents in rental condominium units. What do other places do, and what would be the best practice for us to do to address smoking on the property? As you may recall, we had a couple summer before this one, lit cigarettes hitting the dry bark mulch proved to be an issue, and plus there's just the general nuisance thing. So it's one of those nuisance things that doesn't seem to be going away. We just want to find a better way to deal with it. New business, take a look. We've got almost $20,000 worth of engineering consulting going on. We're going to move forward with that, and we move to approve that. And we'll be doing that and keeping you posted on what's going on for work around the condominium unit. We looked at the budget. It's been busy. It was such a busy meeting. You know, we kept we kept a smile on our face for 95% of it, and we're able to just kind of take care of the business of the association. You can see your quarterly assessments are in the minutes as to what that's going to be. The reserve study was looked at. It's so thorough. Between the reserve study and the envelope inspection, we know exactly what's going on at the building. And if you have any questions, just ask your board members. We also, because we have the storage taken care of above the pool, really nice area to keep stuff in there now. You know, there's a lot of work that went into that. Thank you, closet committee, or whatever you guys were called. So we're now renting one of the maid's closets to on the third floor to the Surf Tides Plaza rental company. So yeah, we're going to allow them to work out of there to service the many units that they take care of here on the property. Other than that, it was just kind of board meeting business as usual. We keep a smile on our face and get the business done. We're always welcome to have owners attend. We appreciate your reviewing. I see how many clicks these little videos get, and I know the minutes are being read. So if you have anything you need to bring to the board's attention, please just email any one of us, and we'll be glad to get back to you.